If you've been following the GTA Online news cycle over the last couple of months, you know that before this update was announced, a Cops and Crooks update was heavily rumored to be releasing in the summer. Of course, once Rockstar officially said what was coming, all of those rumors were put to bed. And a lot of the non-believers of that Cop DLC came out the woodwork and said there was never a Cop DLC. You would be crazy to think Rockstar would be making a Cops and Crooks DLC for GTA Online, and it never got canceled internally and all this other stuff. And we really won't know officially ever, until maybe the DLC does come out, if it ever does. But what we can see is what Rockstar have done in the game files. And in this summer update, they left some Cops and Crooks information in the code. And after what I'm going to show you guys, if you still don't believe there was a Cops and Crooks DLC being worked on, then I don't know what to tell you, because literally there is so much evidence pointing to the fact that we were going to have a Cops and Crooks mode and it just got canceled because of the whole Black Lives Matter protest. So this is all, again, coming from the game files. The first thing we're going to take a look at are the blips you see on the map. There's one very, very strange thing that happened. So right here, what you're looking at is what we had before this update. Nice, organized. You can see there's even 2 spots left at the bottom right if they wanted to continue. Well, now this is what it looks like. And you'll notice, number one, there's actually a UFO icon on the minimap. And there's some sort of like aiming looking icon. I don't know what that's for. If anyone knows, let me know. That could be something just, tucked away. That UFO icon has to do with the secret UFO we found in the game files that will spawn on Fort Zancudo, most probably around Halloween. But notice where they're located. This isn't organized. There was 2 slots to the right of that camera. So if they just added these 2 things, why didn't they just put them there? The leading theory is that they took out 6 other minimap icons that had to do with the Cops and Crooks mode. Things like Cop Precinct. That could have been its own icon. You could have had, if it was Crooks too, you could have had like gang areas that could have been on the mini map. So this was one of the first hints at something being cut. Obviously nothing here says Cops and Crooks, but something isn't right. And the fact that 6 minimap icons were deleted, it looks like, that just leads to more questions. Another thing that happened is the mod kit number list. So this is actually the number list from the casino heist. You'll notice this is from the casino. Sorry. You'll notice though that the numbers from bottom to top are in perfect order. 364 all the way up to 384. Nothing's missing. For the most part, that's what every other DLC looks like. The casino heist, some similar, although you'll notice there's a big chunk of numbers deleted. 391 to 400 are all gone. We're going to come back to that in a second. But for the most part, all these other ones follow in the same number order. Now, with the Los Santos Summer Special update we just got, look at this. This is what it looks like. Numbers kind of all over the place. We have 391, the Manana. Then we have 415, which does continue from the casino heist. The casino heist ended in 414. But then it skips 2 numbers. It skips 16 and 17. Then it skips 20, 21. Then it skips 26, 27. And then it ends at 434. More clues that stuff was cut. Nothing yet saying that it's a Cops and Crooks DLC. But again, just more clues that things were cut. Just to expand on this particular topic, my guess is the vehicles we got in the summer update were going to be the drip feed of the Cops and Crooks update. That's why some of the numbers are still in order and some of them are removed. Now getting into the cop information. So this guy, you can dig through the game files and he found some new strings, 3 of them relating to cops. 2 of them, you can see the police station, the Vespucci, and the Mission Row, and then one of them just says cop. Little minor things, but clues nonetheless. Then we have something also in the game files, and unfortunately I couldn't find this, but one of the GTA forums administrators does confirm this. He says in the DLC and the files, they use cops and crooks. It's directly referred to in one of the cubed files. And apparently this is that cube file. At one point in the handling section, it says cubed minigame dash cops and crooks pack. So somewhere in the game files for this new DLC, for the cubed minigame, it has cops and crooks pack attached to it. Another clue. Then we have Fun MW2. You guys know him, one of the most reputable leakers. He said that Rockstar apparently was going to add the Noose outfit to the game, but they cut it. In the file that pertains to clothes, it says Noose Outfit 3, The Conqueror. Now he says it's not a new Noose outfit, so I'm not sure why it's called Noose Outfit 3, but they were planning on adding that. That is another cop-related item. He also said that they were planning on disabling the original heist clothing restrictions, which is worth noting because the cop outfit is a part of those restrictions. So if they were to disable those restrictions, that would have meant we could wear the cop outfit. And that's what he says here. Someone asked, why would they do this? He says he thinks it was meant for the Cops and Crooks DLC to have you use that outfit in free mode. According to another user, they also changed the emissiveness of police lights. I think that's like the brightness, basically. And Fun's answer here, or response, is a little confusing, but he does mention 13 blips were added as placeholders, so who knows what purpose those icons were, but I guess they changed the police light, emissiveness, and more placeholder blips. And then the final thing, one of the new vehicles, the BF Club, it in real life has a pretty popular police car variant. Now that one could be a stretch, but that is another interesting thing to note. So that's like 6 or 7 things that all relate to a Cops DLC. Now you may be wondering why we didn't find any more. Well, I'd imagine if they were working on that DLC, they wanted to remove all aspects of it from the game files so we wouldn't know. But because there's just so much to go over, little things were overlooked, like the fact that it said Cops and Crooks pack in the cubed minigame. So like Fun also says here, it's obviously a complicated topic, but it's pretty obvious what happened. They ended up canning or shelving the Cops and Crooks DLC, and what we got might have just been the extra content that was going to be added on, like the drip feed that I mentioned. So very, very interesting stuff. Of course, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I think it's pretty safe to say there was a Cops and Crooks DLC. It was coming out in the summer, but due to the politics of it all, they decided to either cancel it or, wait until a later date. Maybe one of the reasons they mentioned that this next update is going to be the biggest update ever is because they know it's going to be basically 2 updates in one. It could maybe be the Cops and Crooks DLC combined with a heist. That would be 2 updates in one, and that would definitely make it the biggest yet. So it'll be interesting over the next couple of weeks and months if we get any more information on this or if we find any other information in the game files. If we do, I'll let you guys know. So hit that subscribe button if you do want to be notified. But crazy times. Could have had a Cops and Crooks DLC, but instead all we got was a summer special. Let me know your thoughts down below, and as always, see you guys in the next one.